Of the past across New England, the keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New England Patriots.
Please welcome your 2026 New England Patriots.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. In Sunday Night Primetime, he's off and running. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's third overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
It really took no time at all for May to prove, well, he's a franchise quarterback and worthy of that top 5 pick. Got his first start in early October, and all he did was throw for over 2,200 yards and 15 touchdowns. And don't forget about those 400 yards on the ground. He's an athlete, too.
Right to the air with May. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 69 yards. And the Patriots first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots 7, Chargers nothing.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They're led out by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Lad McConkey. So second down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle.
Gain of a yard.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
On third down, Herbert. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
And the Chargers first down. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First and 10, here's Herbert. Complete out to the right side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play action now for Herbert. That's caught, Keenan Allen. And he stopped at the spot, he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Finds a man right side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Kate, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, they're both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
It's Hampton on second. It's inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Chargers.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded by Henderson. Escapes a defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Sends it to Diggs along the sideline. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a New England first down. Well, Jim Harbaugh, no stranger to barking at officials, and he's going to make them take another look at this one.
Is under review.
Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So Jim Harbaugh rejected on the challenge. The call's going to stand. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Going play action, May. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Trying to sneak May. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak.
And the red flag has come out. Mike Vrabel not happy, expressing his displeasure with that last call.
Previous play is under review.
Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
How'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel at more often than not how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So upon further review, they get a more favorable spot, and that's enough to give them the first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. May off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Patriots, first down. First and 10.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down, May. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Receiver in motion, going left. Throwing again, it's May. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To the air yet again, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
So now on fourth down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. This is a 39-yarder. Borregales connects. And that's going to break our tie and give them a three-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now Borregales on to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday night primetime on the other side. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. Complete here to Hampton. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Very thankful that INT was dropped as they come to the line here, 3rd and short. Now Herbert again. That one's good to McConkey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A gain of 7. And the Chargers first down.
First and 10 from the 43. They've got a man in motion. It's Herbert once more. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Herbert throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Herbert to throw once more. Johnson finds the football complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Dicker connects there, and it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Chargers for their first drive of the 2nd half. And they could take control of the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Running it with Hampton. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
And the Chargers first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
1st and 10, Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Patriots' 47-yard line.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. A play fake, now Herbert to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Arondé Gadsden II. And now it's 3rd and short.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Going right this time with Hampton. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's complete to Johnston. Outright. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Quentin Johnston. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Trying to throw this from the gun. Brought in right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Chargers first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They're running the option, short side. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still first down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. Only gained a couple, but still in a good spot thanks to the penalty. 2nd and 3.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Again, it's Hampton. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Into the hands of Gadsden. Complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hampton. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead right away in half number 2. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 10.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. Here's New England ready once again on offense. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Here's made to the air. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a New England first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. It's Henderson on the give. Jukes away from one. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That's the end of 3 on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. New set of downs from 37. May on 1st and 10. He's going deep this time. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
17.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
And the Chargers, first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They send a tight end in motion. First down, and they go right back to him. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down.
The tackle by Jelani Tabai. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Play action now for Herbert. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
And the Chargers, first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. To throw, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Back to throw it. That one's cut along the left sideline. They catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
Brings up 4th down.
A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. He was good on his first attempt, and his second from a little over 45 here. Tracking for it, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
Well, I'll tell you what, to get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
For the Chargers.
Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Patriots and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operated from the gun. Here's May. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots trail by a field goal. Second down now, they need 7. May now from the gun. To Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be third down.
Third down and
You know, in the
7.
NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
To throw. That's caught for the first. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back to throw. He finds Diggs right side. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here he is to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Throwing now. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that will bring up a tough decision for this offense here on 4th and short.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So the Chargers take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.